I'm gonna go around you. You be cool? I wanna be cool, man. Morning. Getting things going this week. Our May the 4th drop today, so that's going on. A podcast later, and then another business meeting later to try to, I guess, talk about working with some people in the cannabis industry, which I'm excited about. So we'll see what we get going there. And later this week on Friday, I'm doing a little something different for this week's training. I kind of want to test out where we are over a long distance. So there's a hike that Bonnie and I tried to do a few years ago. We did unsuccessfully, called the Berryman. And it's a 27-mile loop, 90 minutes outside of St. Louis in Mark Twain National Forest. And I'm going to get my gear and shit together and then head out there early Friday morning to attack it. Do as much of it as I can. If I need to do an overnight, I'll do an overnight. Right, and I mean, the way I kind of feel about breezing over it is if I'm going to breeze over it, just Google it, you know, so. But whatever you want me to do, man, I will talk about it. All right, podcast over. Just a quick guest. I want to thank Vinny for having me on. Always fun to chat with people, man. So, a little bit of time here at Dope. Gonna basically move around, feel better. Not do anything too crazy I'll do some upper back stuff today, but the legs are just gonna be kind of get ready to go do this big hike this weekend. So this morning, a little bit of struggle. Mentally, I run into this every once in a while. Like, motivation is super high. We're getting a lot done. I like making decisions and I like having new things to figure out. Where I really struggle, however, is the lag time between coming up with ideas and letting them get in place and seeing how they operate. I'm so ADD, which I've figured out how to get focus, right? So I've managed that part pretty well of being able to focus on a thing. But now I just move from focus thing to focus thing to focus thing as fast as I can. And that's how I kind of manage my long-term attention not being great, is finding all the small pieces to affect and try to take a run at. But like that time between setting it up and letting it get going, I really struggle with. That lag behind everything. Yeah, I find myself a number of times throughout the years, like, I just want to be 3 months down the road. 3 months down the road, like, everything we're doing is in place. 3 months down the road, Dope's finished. 3 months down the road, that's a trap. That's a trap. That's not being present. That's not being in the moment. That's not listening to what's going on now. It's not taking time to figure out where you can still get better. And patience is one I need to work on. Better with patience with other people than I am with myself. I don't act like a cunt on things like that. Like, my struggle today isn't that, like, I'm bummed or I'm not getting shit done or that things are hard. The things I want done today, like, I have a podcast later today, a second one, and then I've got to work on the book. Like, I just want to hand that information over instead of actually have to explain it. All right, I'm going to calibrate, get some food, get some more coffee, come back here and get ready to work on the book. Days like today where I feel that way, instead of backing down and feeling like, today's not the day to do this work, we'll get it done. We'll get the job done. We'll do a great fucking job because we perform when it counts. And that's something that we trust in ourselves. And that's something that we built over years of life experience. Change a shirt, big cup of coffee, some egg bites. Life's better. You get bogged down sometimes, man. And figuring out how to redirect that energy is something I'm getting better at. But it still takes work. All right, I'm going to work on the book now for the next hour. All right, so the day's going well already. I think I got my medical marijuana card for it figured out today, so that's cool. Gotta go meet with Andy and talk about some design stuff for summer and fall. Have a haircut, and then I'll train. Also, for the vlog stuff, do you guys want to see more of this, like what else is going on in my life and how the business is going and those type of things on top of the training, or do you want to just see more training? Really good meeting, got some stuff planned for summer and for fall. My auto spot bench, she's a bit sticky, so this should return automatically after you unwrap. So I just need to adjust. So that's what I'm doing now.
Hey, it's a party for show. Tell everybody you know. We found a whole nother wave. This about to hit up the coast. I see the look in your eyes. I know that look in your eyes. I know you know it's a vibe. Hey, this finna ride. Homie, don't you even try. Nothing but love up inside. Hey, we got the glow.
All right, so bushings are in now. Let's see how it goes back together. All right, so that little piece is done. I still need to fix. Place takes maintenance, right? Like if you're gonna have a gym and have stuff that gets used, it's always gonna require some tinkering. As does any business. Like there's no set it and forget it in my life. So dope's coming together. Like it's pretty close. Bases and clubs are gonna go up on the wall. Waiting on that. I need to fix the power cord for the runner. Monster shipment comes in tomorrow. I got a bunch of new lockers coming to replace these. I'm not stoked on these and how they turned out. And then I have another TV console coming. And then the big thing is the dumbbells. The big last thing. Now I've ordered more. So I got this awesome thing of rolling weight. I ordered another one of these and extra weight, and then a third round of bumpers and plates. So yeah, once those things are in, I'll be able to do like a full gym tour, breakdown, and let you guys know how it all shook out. Also, I know that you guys have met Oliver, but we have a new friend, Doug the Thug. Doug the Thug. All right, so this morning, booking flights, heading out to LA Sunday. So tomorrow I have an overnight hike, or 27 miles. If I finish it, fucking I am done, but I don't think I will. Getting shit together for that, and I'm nervous about it. I'm definitely anxious about going out and doing that. It's a big test, especially like time-wise. Sunday, I'm gonna fly to LA, trying to make some moves, trying to find some investment opportunities, and trying to see what other business we can do with rad people. So I'm gonna go do this overnight thing. So I'm setting back out to beat a trail that kicked Bonnie and I's ass, the Berryman Trail. The reason it kicked our ass was I forgot this really critical thing, to be able to cook food. So now I'm gonna go through and pack up my shit. Food, gels, coffee, drink mix for hydration. This is the big one for me. Not getting dehydrated, not fucking that up. So water, this, I'm gonna pick up another big water bottle as well, so I have both this and that. And then I've got sleep stuff. So I have a chair, my tiny tent, tarp, hammock, cooker, cup. I think technically here I could get the job done. So I'm gonna see what it's like starting to pack the bag. It actually fits pretty well. I'm gonna leave the chair. I'm gonna leave the second pillow. So far I feel pretty good about that, but I'll probably do a pack unload and re-look at everything again. I have a delivery of dope, so I'm gonna go check on that.
And I saw where it was going to. I said, he must have the refrigerator up. If
Yep.
he has the refrigerator up, that means he's green. He's in
Yep.
business. You wanna take a picture of it?
Yeah, I got some. So that's a big pile. Yeah. That's a lot. I think we're good. All right, so here's everything I need. Let me look at this. Get over here, little brown lady. I think this is everything. So I've got all the cooking.
You're set.
And propane. So
Wipes?
got some wipes. So it's super thin.
Yeah, this is like a...
Basically
it's
just
a,
like an insulated liner.
Yeah. This
But
is
for
a,
me,
a
in
space sleeping
sweatpants,
bag. Oh yeah.
golden, right?
Yeah, you'll be perfect.
So
But
it's
if it
either
gets
that or
to
I have
the-
to lay on the fucking ground.
If it gets to the point where you have to lose something,
Yeah, that's got to be first to go.
you have something to lose.
So really the only thing on the chopping block is the hammock.
Woo, check it, ready, set it off. I ain't gon' stop till I get it all. I bring the vibe when I get involved. For me and my people, I bet it all. I set it all. I've been there, done that. Kick off the party, I run back.
Podcasts get done. I'm gonna jump in the sauna, but first messing around a little bit with dabs. Interesting difference with how it makes my body feel, but this doesn't get as high. So it's 4 a.m. Bags packed. I'm ready to go. It's about 20 minutes out from the trailhead, and everything's going according to plan. I had to stop and make an emergency poop, so the Bonnie knows we're doing something cool today. It's neat because like I start getting pre-competition feeling for stuff like this, so there's something there that makes me uncomfortable and need to perform. It's things like this that are such a new challenge, right? These long-term doing a thing, whether that's the hike or trail run or any of these adventure-based things, right? Like there's something simple about it. Like today, I'm just gonna walk all day. That's it. I don't know how far that gets me, but the goal today is just continue to move until we can't. You know, this is a simple thing, but it's not easy. All right, so we are 5.36 at 2 hours and 2 minutes. It's not the fastest pace we've ever kept, but I also haven't essentially done a ruck with a pack in a minute. Nothing like fucking up a good time thinking too much. The trail's over when it's fucking over, right? For me, it gets better to get into that meditative state where I'm kind of sussing some stuff out and figuring out, more existential things, more self-awareness, more self-realization, where I want to go, direction, motivation. This is where Bonnie and I got last time and set up camp, and I had forgot the jet boil burner. There's nothing dry and organic here. And so we fought for so long, like with a lighter, trying to get enough wood or kindling to burn, to boil water, to make food. But like this campsite has this really kick-ass spring. This is a really great deal. So this like Sawyer straw, you just attach it to the top of the bottle and it filters. So we'll continue on now into the fucking unknown, man. About a little over 7 miles in, coming up on 3 hours, and feel good. Just this is gonna start approaching territory of like last time we came through. This is about where we got to, so I don't know what's next. And throughout the run training thus far, I haven't done much over a 3 hour time. I've done further distance than this, right? Like we've done up to 12.5 miles. I haven't done, I don't know how I feel 5 hours in, but we're gonna find out. And that's really what this is about. It's a big experiment to see where we're at, how things feel. Not moving really fast or anything, just moving. Drinking water pretty consistently, not very hungry. Would be cool to hit 18 miles today, which is what the total distance I plan on doing in Bryce Canyon. So it'd be cool to know that I have that in a day, even walking with it's not the lightest pack. It's minimal, but it is not the lightest. I'm carrying a bunch of shit. Three hours, 46 minutes, 9.5 miles. Kind of just starting to get into that realm of uncomfortable, but the miles are falling away pretty quick, which makes sense, right? Because the next mile is a much smaller percentage of the total time you've done, so the experience and perception of it is a little bit better. Almost 10 miles. Feels really good outside. This hike as well, I haven't mentioned it to the audience because it's been in the back of my mind as something I wanted to tackle that beat us, right? Like we didn't complete it last time we did it. And I've been scared of it because it's a big loop, right? And there's no cell service. There isn't any of that. Granted, there's no predators or fucking danger, but there is some sense of you're on your own. That's what we're leaning into, right? The buzz of uncomfortability that allows you to figure out more who you are because you're out of routine. But once you find a rhythm, it's time to go. Like it's time to add something else into the mix to keep things guessing. 4 hours and 50 minutes. Somewhere in the next 10, I'm gonna call it a break for lunch. So I set my alarm because I've got 20 or so minutes to chill because I may fall asleep. It's really nice. Good fucking day, man. Like it's one of those things that I get a lot from, that it's tough for me to put into the priority list because I like the rest of the things that we're doing, work-wise, business, growth, travel, all those things, right? But this is something that refills everything. Man, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of alone time, which is really, really nice. So not having someone to talk to and not having someone to just berate with ideas and words is really nice. I just end up doing it internally, which is good, and it sorts through a lot of ideas. Oddly enough, I'm really not hungry, but it tastes fine. But that's the idea, right? Like, I don't want to get hungry because then the engine's in trouble, because that's like warning signs. So let's just fuel and keep things running at the high end like we have been. This will be about 900 calories, which, you know, I'm probably 2,500 calories into the day so far. This is a good chunk. But my body's super stoked on the saltiness of this for sure. About 4 miles from the Brazil Creek campground. That'll put me at like 18 for the day, which is full intention, right? Is to see how my body holds up over the course distance for 18 miles. I think I'm gonna stop here, get down to that river, get into that creek, spring, fill my water bottle, and then have a sit and have some lunch. Probably a pretty good idea. So at my lunch break, and like with 13 miles into the day, 5 hours and taking a break and kind of trying to assess where do I feel in comparison with Bryce Canyon coming up. I'm getting a lot of stuff accomplished in here, like intentions and direction and problem solving, just a lot of hate brand stuff and life stuff and what I want to do more of and what I want to do less of. Today being a test of the physical stuff that we've been training for, it's been good. Like we're 13 miles in, I'm not concerned with doing 18. Energy level wise, I feel really good. I did much better today than I did with that long bike ride the other day, where I just didn't prepare worth a shit, man. I really hosed myself, man. But I've been hammering water, stopping to fill up when I can, drinking a lot, and you know, I'll finish this thing and then drink another. I've still got my full 3 liter in the bag. The idea of doing just the 18 miles and not carrying, you know, 25 pounds of backpack and shit with me seemed rad. This is the first real break I've had as well, so I'm pretty happy with how body feels. Feet seems pretty doable to get to Brazil Creek, which is another 5. Right now, still being under halfway, that seems like a lot. We'll see where we're at when we get to Brazil Creek. Play it by ear, man. Really enjoying today, though. Hello, snack. May I pass? I'm gonna go around you. You be cool? I wanna be cool, man. All good. A very pleasant interaction with the Snacker Trail boy. Right at 16 miles today. Challenge is real. I'm starting to fade a little bit, but it's still early. It's still like 2 o'clock. 17 miles in, man. We got 10 left. 10 total miles left. So I don't know that we'll finish them today, but we're gonna keep moving. I know I'm next to like Brazil Creek, this campsite, so I'll probably get some cell service and probably try to call Bon. I don't know what the plan is from there, right? Like I don't want her stressed about me finishing or not finishing. All right, so I'm at a point. So I'm past kind of the last campsite. There's other places to sleep, don't get me wrong, but I haven't run into any cell service. I have like 10 miles left to go, or like 4 hours, like 6 or 7 p.m. I'm gonna try to fucking finish, man. Over 18 miles in. A little bit of an issue. My water filter system, this little guy, is clogged. I think I fucked it up by trying to put salt, stuff like that in my water. However, that was kind of an issue of panic of like, what am I gonna do? Do I continue on without questionably enough water? That's fucking dumb. Some trail angels, which occasionally cross a road or something like that, and there's snacks or water. Someone left a gallon of water. So I filled up all my waters and I'm taking what's left. Just got over 20 miles. So that's a new personal record. I've never traveled that far in a day on my feet. I'm fully going for it. I'm gonna try to finish this thing because now I'm way on the downhill. My feet are tired, my back's tired, my shoulders are tired. Like nothing's a problem. Just kind of rotating between audiobooks and listening to good to great, interesting business stuff. Also just, I don't know, life stuff, man. I'm trying to be better, try to be a better business owner, leader. Seems if I can pull off the better human part, the rest of the shit kind of falls in line like a side effect. And then music. I'm listening to one of the playlists on Spotify is Electric Campfire. Has been one of Bonnie and I's favorite now for quite some time. All right, chop chop. I'm like 23 miles in. So my Garmin's reading different, but it's been a really cool day, man. Would have been a lot fucking easier if I'd just would have said, I'm gonna go do 27 miles and then packed for that instead of carrying all this extra bullshit. Live and learn, and that's what I get for not committing. This water jug, and whoever left that water out on the trail, you made the day, otherwise I wouldn't have finished. Over 25 miles, allegedly have 2 miles left. I'm fucking beat. We're gonna fucking do it, man. It's fucking cool. Feels good. Stealing stuff back. It feels good being scared of shit again and getting nervous because stuff's hard. Fear of the unknown, that pushing some boundaries, that trying to be my best, and like I know that I'm not going to be the strongest I can be. Just do shit, man. Just try stuff and see if you'd like it or don't like it or what you learn from it. That's how you make change. You can't just put your energy towards shit that's already happening because it'll just stay there. All right, 26 miles. Coming up on marathon distance, son. Yeah. Now, the tree signs are still saying I have 3 miles left. My watch says I have 1. The map I have on my phone says 1. It's 2 out of 3. But do you trust the handwritten sign? I mean, either way you slice it, right? I got between 1 and 3 miles left. So it just broke 27 miles. And I'm not at the end yet. I'm very ready to be, but that's okay. No big deal. Fucking cool day, man. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is kind of a big day. I got to do a bunch of shit I'd kind of been training for. I got to test a lot of things. And wish I wouldn't have carried this fucking heavy backpack. But I'm glad I wasn't stranded if I did need to stop. It would have been bad. Basically, the backpack was a parachute. There's the truck. Yeah, man. A lot of gratitude. Big shout out to my legs. Thank you. Thanks for this. You fucking way performed awesome today. I very, very, very much appreciate you. Whole machine today performed fucking outstanding. Very, very proud of the ride. Yeah. That's it. That's a wrap. There's no celebration. There's no one here. I did this for me. I went out and suffered 12 hours, 14 minutes, 15 seconds because I wanted to get better. Because I wanted to know what I'm capable of. Because I want to find the edge and the fringe of what my abilities are. I'll do a wrap-up video of what I thought about after. Spread hate, always party.